Hello, hello, everyone out there. Merry Christmas. Even though by the time you're seeing this is actually the day after Christmas, but it's never too late to wish everyone a very happy holidays, no matter where you are, no matter what you celebrate. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Believe today, happy Kwanzaa to anyone out there who celebrates. You know, they make these lighters like child-proof, but they need to make them like adult accessible. Like, I completely get it, but they need to be adult accessible. So, thank you so much for being here. If you're new to my channel, I'm the Divine Femedian. My name is Kristen. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for visiting my channel. If you want to book a private reading with me, all of the information will be detailed below. If you have a question about this reading and you would like just a little bit more clarification, a couple of sentences, email me. My email address will be in the description box below, and I will surely give you a quick answer on that. But if I suggest that you book a private, because not everything that is in this reading will resonate to your situation. But if it does and it helps you, please give it a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, my guides. All right, so we're going to be doing a karmic reading tonight. I have not done one in a while. I figure, what night better than now to do a karmic reading, okay? So I have my two favorite decks on hand for that. I have What's Brewing. I have the Karmic 411 by Fire Witch Tarot. I believe that What's Brewing is also by Fire Witch, yes. And I have the Tarot Vampire deck over here. So let's get some energy on the karmic right now. And as most of you know, a karmic is not an ex-girlfriend. A karmic is usually the karmic energy that somebody's dealing with. Of course, it definitely could be a specific person. So it could be a male or female. So definitely apply it towards your situation. But let's get the energy on the karmic, shall we? Spirit, please and thank you. Show us the energy of the karmic. That's why it's always helpful to have your person in mind when you're watching readings like this. Okay, so we have the Ten of Grails, which is the Ten of Cups in this deck. The Ten of Grails, so the Ten of Cups. We have the Star. And we have the Six of Knives. So, it seems as if, I gotta put this out, or put this in another direction, it's like blowing in my face. Okay, so with the Ten of Cups here, we know that the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Grails, whatever that is, means happiness, and the Star, hopeful. The Six of Knives, the Six of Swords, swords are about thought. So it seems as if the karmic is in a new, like a transitional state, a hopeful state, wanting to be happy and trying to figure out how to do that, how to start thinking more happy, how to change the thoughts from whatever they were in the past to being happy. Show me the past energy of this karmic to justify the Ten of Cups, Spirit, please and thank you. The Ace of Scepters, the Ace of Wands, followed by the Three of Cups. Oh, I see, in the Four of Grails, the Four of Cups. Oh, I see what's going on here. So the karmic thinks that in order to make the divine masculine happy, they're going to have to come up with a new idea, right? A new way of thinking with the Six of Knives here to keep the masculine happy. And that's to bring about a brand new, sexual, passionate, fiery Ace of Scepters. Something new. Three of Cups, Four of Grails. I feel as what I'm being called to say is that this particular karmic energy wants to have a threesome, or is hopeful with the Star here that a threesome will stop the rejection. Stop these rejecting thoughts. Like, I'm not, because I feel as if the karmic either knows or feels that he or she is not just good enough, just the one for the masculine. Or maybe that's just like, this is what I think would make a person happy. This is what I think. This is what I should do. Maybe a threesome. Because when you look at this card here, the threesome, you see these 3 people here. Right? But you see how, if you look close enough, okay, if you look close enough, this one here has like a little cup of blood here. And then the next thing over here is this 4 of Grails. Look at how kind of like sacrificial that is. You have this vampire that's biting into this innocent little virgin. You know what I mean? I feel like, you know, the person that the karmic energy wants to have a threesome with is probably somebody very innocent, almost kind of like a sacrifice. Not like a sacrifice, like, you know what I mean, but it very well could be. Who knows? What else do we need to know about this Ace of Scepters? What do we need to know? The 7 of Skulls. That's probably not a good idea, especially with the 7 of Skulls. It's probably not a good idea because you know what's going to happen. That's about investments. It's about it's like this is such a lazy idea. It's old school. It's played out. Like, oh, let me make my man happy by having a threesome. Okay, you're going to have a threesome, and then there's going to be some rejection because the 4 of Cups is about, you know, somebody just like sitting back and chilling back and like, I don't want this. Like, what else? What's next? Excuse me. Like, what's next? Like, what else? Like some bratty kid. Well, like all the Christmas presents. I need the Christmas tree. Oh, well, okay, thank you. What else? What else? What else? Type of thing. It's a bad investment. What else? 3 of Cups. Six of Wands in reverse. What did I just say? And then the 3. Lots of Wands here. Could be dealing with a fire sign. Six of Wands in reverse, which means, you know, it's not going to be successful. And then the 3 of Wands in reverse is another card that's not about success. You know, it's about healing. So I feel as if this didn't happen already, which I kind of feel like this did happen. Like I feel as if the karmic made an attempt to have a threesome with the masculine. And it didn't work out. And she ended up getting rejected and her plan wasn't successful. So now what? That's why the karmic energy is looking to find a new way of thinking. Well, what can I come up with next? So let's find out. So give us some tea. What's going on, Spirit? Let's get some tea. This is probably for people who know that their masculine or feminine got into a connection that was just basically like sex-based. Okay, so marriage. So if this is for some of you, if they were divorced, if they were breaking up, or they were marriage, like it's probably going to end. Tantric sex. And nail salon venting, talking about your issues. Okay, so, you know, this karmic seems like they're out there. Like they know that whatever, if they're not married, then, you know, take this part as it resonates. Not everybody has to be married, but they could be, okay? But it's coming, like the idea of getting married, getting into a marriage. Think about it. If your masculine is ascending to a higher level, which is exactly what you want them to do. You want them to be able to ascend. You want them to be able to heal. You want them to be able to pull out of that, you know, hypersexual karmic energy so that this tantric sex doesn't work on them anymore. So I feel as if maybe perhaps this particular karmic was using black magic or using some sort of spell work or whatever, you know, goes on in karmic land. I don't think that that's working anymore. So now it's being resorted to like more practical things. Like, oh, let me excite you. Let me bring in some excitement. Let's spice up our sex life a little bit. Let's have a threesome. Let's go buy sex toys. That's laundry. But that's not working because it's not exciting anymore. I'm getting the feeling that the masculine wants something a little bit more like pure. That's why with that Four of Cups, you see that vampire sucking at, yeah, salt or sugar. You see this vampire here, like sucking out, you know, the blood of this very innocent looking, you know, person here. Could be symbolic of the karmic as well. Like wishing that they could be like that. Like a start over, I'm getting, like a do-over. Nail salon venting, maybe talking about the issues, trying to get advice from other people, maybe. What else do we need to know about this situation? Aligning yourself with the universe. Right. Doing drugs. And fulfilling a fantasy. So I feel as if, you know, there's a need, especially with that Six of Swords energy there, there's a need for grounding the self from the karmic. You know, maybe in order for them to do that, if they're like meditating or if they're doing like, you know, some sort of rituals or whatever they're doing, I feel as if they need to be doing drugs in order to do that. Or, and especially, or even if they were trying to do some sort of a threesome, I really don't think that they're into it, and they probably have to do drugs in order to fulfill this fantasy. Because I just really feel as if this is like the last thing that this karmic energy wants to do in order to satisfy the masculine. So let's see what the masculine's at. Should I use this deck? Use this one since it's already out. It's out and ready. Show me the energy of the divine masculine, please. How many minutes are we at? Knight of Swords. What does the swift communication have to do with? Oh, these cards are sloppy. Somebody from their past. It just flipped over right in my hand. Something from the past. What else? Justice in reverse. So they're about to, you know, the Knight of Swords is about communication. There is some sort of injustice from the past. Okay, something that happened in the past is something that they're thinking about. Something that they want to communicate with someone about. What does this communication have to do with? Let's get this. Spirit says use the karmic form of one. What does this have to do with? What does this have to do with? She tries kissing my ass daily because she knows I am unhappy. So that's the ass kissing part. Like, oh, let me kiss your ass. Let me do. The karmic knows that someone else is on my mind. There's that Six of Cups energy right there. And she treats me like a kid and thinks I like it. She's constantly pacifying me. That goes with the Six of Cups also. She treats me like a kid and thinks I like it. I've noticed my karmic only looks for the bad in me. So that the bad in me. That's the justice card, because the justice card can also have to do with legal issues. So if the masculine is triggered by some sort of, you know, anger problem or some sort of like explosive temper, this karmic particularly pokes the bear. Everybody has good and dark in them. But this particular karmic uses that knowledge against the masculine and constantly pokes at it. Oh, you said this, or you did that, or you act this way, or you act that way. Oh, you have a problem here, let me help you with that, and then boom, smack. Please just stay away from me right now. I am not in a good place mentally. So that could be some of the communication that they're trying to get. I'm not meant to choose you just yet. I'm currently under construction. Okay, so that is definitely a double confirmation. Please just stay away from me right now. I'm not in a good place mentally. I'm not meant to choose you just yet. I'm currently under construction. So I still feel for some of you, this particular masculine is just right at the process of healing. Like there's still that, because you know how like at the end of a relationship when something really, really bad happens, and then, you know, it kind of shakes the foundation. Like it's almost like, whoa, like maybe the cops were called, maybe somebody was arrested, you know, something really, really bad happens. And then it's like, well, let's just try this. Like, and then maybe they separated for a little bit. There was some time. And then now they kind of got back together and now trying to keep things happy and try to keep things exciting. It's, oh, let's have a threesome. Let's try to spice things up a little bit. But I don't think that that's going to work. The gym. Meeting someone at the gym, staying long hours, doing more than working out. Okay. That's interesting. We also had nail salon venting too. So maybe that's like a message from like, for like the both of them. You know, maybe she's copycat. Maybe he or she is at the gym working out. Maybe they met somebody. Maybe they're doing a little bit more than that. And the other person's at the nail salon venting. You know, they're definitely not communicating with each other about whatever issues might be happening. Brainstorm. Ideas, problem solving. Expecting. New beginning. Okay, so that could be the new beginning that the karmic is hoping for. Maybe after this threesome. Oh, do you know what I just heard? After she gives him the threesome, she's hoping that to be expecting. But who? Who copycat? Who is hoping to be expecting? Who's hoping to be expecting? The Nine of Skulls, which is the Nine of Pentacles. So, or another situation could be that maybe there was a threesome that took place. I think I just solved the mystery. I think that there was a threesome that took place, or if not, there was a third party involved in this connection, and that third party is pregnant. And now this karmic is hoping to be a copycat to that. Like, oh, I'm pregnant now too. Because the Nine of Skulls represents somebody who's single. Somebody who's enjoying the luxuries and everything like that on their own. Like they're single, they're not with anybody. Somebody who's single. Seven of Knives. Ooh, look how that dagger is pointed right at her. Shit. But there's a dishonesty here. There's a betrayal with this expecting, this new beginning. There is definitely, because we had the Ace of Wands as a new beginning. What's the betrayal here? What's the energy behind the betrayal? Spirit, please and thank you. What's the energy behind the betrayal? Three of Skulls, Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Skulls answers the Three of Cups. So there's definitely a third party. So that's where that betrayal came from. So this betrayal could have been that perhaps if this wasn't like a granted threesome, there was definitely a third party involved. And that third party is pregnant, and I think that that karmic got rejected. Yep. 7 of Wands. Protecting against competition. Who's the competition? The one that's pregnant now, right? Wow. If they are pregnant, it could just be it says expecting a new beginning. Expecting. Okay. We have the 8 of Scepters here, but it's in reverse. So it's the 8 of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Just a lot of frustrations, a lot of problems ahead, a lot of delays, lots of frustrations, a lot of problems ahead because of this. I feel as if perhaps maybe the masculine met somebody at the gym and started like an affair with this person, and now this person's pregnant, or they think that I don't know. There's something like that. And now this masculine is going to be experiencing nothing but delays because of it. Which means, Divine Feminine, if you're still holding on to this masculine, you might experience delays. If you are still planning on a union with this person or whatever. Unless this is an advanced warning for somebody out there. Red lipstick stains, yeah, cheating, that confirms the cheating. Fighting for what you love, that, confirms against the, defending the self against the cons. Yep, sexual protection. And hater. I can't be any more clear. Sexual protection. Fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. Doesn't it suck when the shoe is on the other foot, karmic? Riding it out. So she could just be sitting back, riding it out, seeing, which one that, maybe she got pregnant on purpose. And here's the masculine, tired of the drama. Maybe she got pregnant this time on purpose to be a copycat to the one that, that got pregnant in the affair, hoping that the masculine will pick her instead. Like, that's going to be the happiness. Like, how can I, get pregnant like the other one did? Because it doesn't mean that, depression. It doesn't mean that the masculine is going to choose to stay with the one that he got pregnant. It could have just been an oops. And now it's like, well, okay, if that's what makes you commit, total drama. Wow, okay. But then again, we do have that card. We do have that 7 of Swords. That's about a betrayal. That's about dishonesty. There could have been a lie here. There could have been, maybe the third party wasn't another woman. Maybe it was another man, and the karmic said that she was pregnant and actually was not. So there's a lot of different situations here. Insecure. There's a lot of different scenarios here that I'm picking up now that I'm picking up on it. A lot of different situations here. Police. Oh, shit. And running away. That's 2 confirmations. So I do feel that for some of you out there, this masculine is tired of like the total drama. Like just tired of the drama, tired of the bullshit. I do think that for some of you, there was some sort of a threesome involved or a third party involved that may have gotten pregnant. But I do think that it could be the karmic that lied and said that they were pregnant by someone else. Or you can look at it this way. They said, oh, hey, I'm pregnant. But it actually turned out to be somebody else's baby. Or there wasn't one at all. Because there was the copycat. 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 You know what? Spirit is showing me the card of the 3 of Grails in here. You know how some people ask other people to take a pregnancy test for them? Ooh, yeah. That's the copycat. Okay. Wow. That just popped into my head because Spirit said, think of that card where there's like that little cup and she's dipping it into the bowl. I think that the karmic got one of her pregnant friends or somebody that she knows that's pregnant to pee on a pregnancy test and bring it to the masculine and be like, here, look, I'm pregnant. We need to start over again now. Oh. So take that situation however you want. It could be many different situations, but the last one, I think, is hit the nail right on the head. If there wasn't a third party involved or some sort of threesome, I think that this karmic went to a pregnant friend and said, oh, hey, by the way, I need you to do me a favor. Let's see. If the karmic is lying about a pregnancy, is the masculine going to find out about it? Yes or no? We have the Four of Cups. We have the Four of Cups that came through in the other one. The Four of Cups, okay, is a card about basically feeling sorry for yourself. Surprise gift. So I feel as if that surprise gift is going to be, you know, a surprise gift. Here's a surprise for you. Surprise. Queen of Wands. Here's your surprise. Your surprise is the Queen of Wands. Queen of having sex with other people, having, you know, all of that stuff, especially in a low vibrational, and the Eight of Cups in reverse there. They're going to have trouble walking away from this person. Or trouble, you know, leaving the emotions behind from it. The Two of Pentacles, they may juggle this. But we also have the Knight of Wands in reverse, which is basically like a very chaotic type of energy. It's also very chaotic sexual energy. Like I feel as if this karmic is not going to be able to reject this energy because they're going to be so determined to make that pregnancy test positive. Like, I feel as if the pregnancy test is presented to hold on to the masculine, but then they're really going to have that proof. Like, here's a surprise gift. And then it becomes very real. Is it the masculine's baby? Four of Pentacles. Four of Wands. So even if it was something that was like that, you know, I feel as if, you know, the masculine is juggling. What do I do? Do I have this life now? Do I have to deal with this private relationship? Like, kind of like juggling, like, okay, I don't want to be with this person, but now they're pregnant or whatever's going to happen. And, you know, I have to keep everything. Ooh, here we go. Under spiritual attack, fighting off negative energies, fighting spiritual warfare, needing to clear your energy. So they need to clear their energy from whatever spiritual attack that they're under. And putting on a show. I don't know. And then on the bottom of the deck, this is the last card. And then, no, that's actually not. Throwing away, getting rid of, tossing out, putting on a show. So it could mean, this private relationship could mean that there could be another masculine involved. That this karmic could possibly be pregnant by. Betrayal, deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. So somebody here, probably this Queen of Wands, which is presenting the Ace of Wands to the masculine on the karmic side. And then, well, what can we have here? It just keeps getting better now, doesn't it? Pregnancy test, unsure, pregnancy scare, positive or negative. What did I just say? But it's a betrayal. putting on a show, setting the record straight, caught up, finding evidence, getting caught cheating. So there's definitely going to be some sort of caught cheating type of thing. Hopefully, if this masculine is smart enough to, if there is a pregnancy, to get the DNA tested of the child so that they know for themselves if that's really their child or not. Don't just take this person's word for it. If you're the masculine who's watching this, don't just take this person's word for it. Especially if they're coming at you with a positive pregnancy test, you make sure that they take a pregnancy test right in front of you. Don't tell them that that's what you're going to do, but go out and get a pregnancy test and watch them pee on the stick and see if it comes up positive or negative. If they fight you on it, then you know that they have something to hide. Do your due diligence. Make sure that this is your baby. Make sure that this is not just a desperate attempt to hold on to you. That's a tale as old as time. Same thing as, we're going to have a threesome and everything's going to be better. There could have possibly have been a threesome that happened, and maybe a baby was presented, a baby was conceived during that threesome. You never know. And now it's kind of like, well, all right, now we have a third person in our relationship. Oh, it was okay to have sex with them, but now what? She's going to move in and we're going to raise the baby together. Like, just crazy, crazy things can happen. You just never know. I'm getting all kinds of things in my head right now. So take your situation as it resonates, because obviously this is for a huge amount of people. But like I said, if you have any questions, post in the comments, private message me if you want to keep it private. If you'd like to book a private, all that information will be detailed below for you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that this gave some insight. It's never the end of the story. It's always the beginning. But hang in there. The truth always comes out. So thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for hitting that notification bell. I'll see y'all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.